The Outlaw Cafe, I'm getting like friggin' totally hungry right now, so I'm gonna bomb through this because I definitely want to check out what's on the menu, Miss Master Chef. But Jill Drexel and all she does, what you see here is some cooking and serving, but you don't see the before stuff going to Costco and all these stores and everyone stocking up so that she can cook for you guys. But Jill Drexel, Amanda Stellhorn, please, for the Outlaw Cafe, give them a big round of applause. The dude that has made us locally world famous around the world, Rick Ignacio and Arnold Angeles. I'm afraid to see what Arnold's going to show up here with next. I think I saw this very trick ultra inflatable boat that he's going to be getting some water shots on with the GoPros. But Rick and what Rick Ignacio has done is just put us on the map, and personally, I can't wait to get home Sunday night or Monday morning so I can see everything that I missed down on the tower. But those guys and Trent is going to be flagging again. The kid is phenomenal. Please make sure that when you're coming around either the red or yellow split here through the checkers that you're looking up. The flag tower is a little bit ways off the water line, so make sure that you're looking over to your right. Just a quick review because we have so many racers. 1 ski lane safe zone at all times. That means you ain't trading fiberglass with the dude next to you and putting him in the hospital. All right, we all go back to work or school on Monday. 1 ski lane safe zone at all times. Otherwise, I will not send you a Christmas card this year, and you will get a black flag with a yellow cross, meaning penalty buoy. Now, if you all look to the north end of the lake, you'll see John Bonkowski putting out the black buoy 3 miles out like I asked him to do. Like 3 miles out, like I asked him to do. That buoy is taken at speed. All right, so when Team Orange, when I radio them and say, hey, tell Bill Wilson he's got to take the penalty buoy, they'll have a furled flag. They'll give you the whistle. Okay, they'll give you the furled flag, and they'll be directing you out to that buoy. Now, unlike the walk of shame, it is in play. It is taken at speed. However, we had a few mishaps when we were at Mosdale. It's a left turn around the buoy. When you're coming back onto the track, you have to yield to anyone within 100 feet on the race course. They are active racers. As soon as you had to take that buoy and pulled off the course, you became an inactive racer. You ain't active till you get back on. So please, so that I don't have to DQ you, it's too dangerous, all right? You got guys ripping the course, totally focused on the next buoy. You have plenty of vision coming back onto the course to see if someone's going to be within 100 feet of you. So you put your hand up, you slow down, you let him pull out right in front of you, and then you take off behind him and work your magic somewhere on the course. But don't miss a buoy, don't get too close, and you won't have to worry about getting the black flag at all. Everyone cool on the penalty buoy? If you get signaled all the way out, left turn around it, coming back, make sure you look, 100-foot yield roll for anyone on the course. Yeah. No, the course is, on paper at home, it came out very condensed and small. I didn't know we were going to be, putting in auxiliary fuel tanks. That's another thing. The split came out perfect, and for you guys that came up to me and said, I think the red line's way too fast than the yellow line. You're absolutely wrong, ladies and gentlemen, because that split, we can fire it off for them in just a minute. Raul and Robbie and BJ, it is 0.3 of a second apart. I'm not going to tell you which one's faster, but it's well under half a second between the two splits, so the 2 split lanes. So either pick your magic or your poison. You're either friggin' working it on the yellow line, which is tight, or you go out on the red, which is less of a Z. You're working less hard, but you've got more ground to cover. So the splits are dead equal. Everything else is very simple. On the I'm doing the band by the way today, so no one's going to be jumping that band. But I will be in the water right next to you, making sure that nobody jumps the band. But straight out, if you're on the yellow split lane, you're on the inside lane, and we will assign your start positions down on the start lane. But yellow start lanes on the inside, mandatory. You stay on the yellows all the way through until you merge here at the checkers. If you're on the right side of the start gate, you're taking the red far outside, and the red split all the way down. Once you get on the main course, everything's simple. Red buoys are what turns? Yellow buoys are Shouldn't have any. Shouldn't have any mishaps at all, right, Doug? Do me a favor. I don't think any other race organization could start a race at 5:03 for 9 classes and get everyone through 2 heats without cutting down laps. But we did that at Mosdale. We started at 5:03, ended at 3 minutes to 8, but we got it done. We've got a whole lot of time today, and we're going to run 3 heats. Heat 1's going to be longer. You get used to the course. Heat 2 and 3 after the lunch break are going to be run back to back. So if I was going to give you 10 laps, you'll run 5. You'll get the checkered. And then you'll come back, restage on the beach based on your running order, and then you'll get a second start for Heat 3. So Heats 2 and 3 are run back to back. Any questions on that? Most of you have already done that anyway. There is no time for refueling, Doug. All right. I was talking to Lisa about this earlier. One thing we do differently here, mandatory slowdown in yellow flag corners. If you're coming up on a yellow flag corner and you see a dude in the water or Team Orange is there with a yellow flag up, what do, Ed? Put your hand up so the guy behind you knows that something's up in front of you. Half speed, slow down to half speed. And we get guys that are a little pumped up and don't think, and at 50, 60 miles an hour, 5 feet away from Team Orange isn't going to impress me. And hopefully the black flag that I tell you bringing you back to the beach won't impress you either. So just use your head out there, but that's mandatory. Any yellow flag corner, mandatory half-speed slow down on the leader ahead of you. And yes, I've had this brought up. It is just like NASCAR. When there's a yellow flag incident, all the guys in the back get to friggin' come up to the front, and then it becomes a race again. So, yeah, that's the way it is. Yellow flag corner, you slow down to half speed on the leader. Everyone good? Nod your head, then I know you got it. Jeremy? You were looking up there. You okay? All right, good looking out. All right, red flag. One of 2 instances will bring out a red flag. The first is a bad start, somebody jumping the gun. And I'm going to be releasing that band at neck height. So I urge you not to jump the band today. But if there's a bad start, all the course marshals will display a red flag. And that means you put your hand up, meaning you're out of the game, and everyone will turn and come slowly directly back to the start beach. And we'll line you up again for a restart. Please don't do that too many times because, A, you're either going to start dead engine with your helmet on your head, waving to everybody on the Ustream, or B, I'm going to get frustrated and cut the laps way down, and you're going to have a lot less running time. So please, this is important. Listen to me. Everyone look at me, and I know you're listening. Yellow board. The starter, BJ or Raul, will show you the yellow board. And it will go, you, nod your head that your boat's good. You. If there's a problem, you'll put your hand up, right, Jesse? Put your hand up. And then he'll know. He'll go like that, give you the whistle, meaning no. So he's got 30 seconds, whatever, to get his boat straightened out. He'll give you the whistle again, fire him up. Good. When that yellow goes to green, do not look at the board. You are looking at the band in front of you. When he moves, I'm going to play games today. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to play games. It's my way of getting even for all the grief you people have given me sometimes. All right, listen, when it goes green, what that means is 3 to 5 seconds, that band can go at any time. It can go instantly, or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to be uncool about it, all right? But just what I want you to understand, yellow, green, you do not go on the green, you go on the, thank you. All right, simple. It's not rocket science, but we'll see how many people, yeah, Bill. Is it a minimum? Might be less than that. Oh. You mean from yellow to green? I mean, when it turns green, it means any time. The band could snap at any time I see green. You do not go when you see green. You only go when the band snaps. But I will snap the band at any time between 5 seconds, all right? I don't want you guys getting pulled or pulling your holders off their feet or anything, so I'll be cool about it. Just remember, yellow, Green, you don't go on the green, you go when the band snaps, all right? The big runabouts, the SCXP will not go on the band. Some shallow water over there. We're going to have to move you past the start line, so you will just go on the board like we did at Bosdale. Against my better judgment, but you guys have made me very proud. SCXPs and sprints will run with engines running, but at idle only, so they will need holders. So you guys, please, if Kurt and Lisa are calling out, hey, we need holders to the line, please make yourself available to help the guys out that need holders. What goes around comes around. If there's a red flag on the course, it means one of two things. The restart, you'll all come back, or a major injury on the course or an incident we need to take care of. If you see red at any time, even if it flies out of his friggin' ski and it's accidental, anytime you see red, we will red flag the whole race. Everyone puts their hand up, and they come around the outer perimeter of the course. You don't cut through the middle and race back to the beach. Very important. There'll be a test on it later today. All right, red flag, put your hand up, pull off the course wherever you're at, and you will go around the outer perimeter back to the start beach. Mainly for the newer racers, when you get the start. If it was a clean start, you'll go through your split, you'll come up to the merge, and you'll see Trent on the tower with a green flag. Means, hey, good start, everything's good, have a good race. White flag, one more lap, checkered flag, hey, you're done, did a good job, you won, or you almost won. Blue flag with a yellow cross means, I like how Kurt puts it, there's a race, but you ain't in it. So hold your position, but just know, take a quick look if you can, that fast traffic's coming up behind you, that you're about to be lapped. So don't immediately pull to the right and get friggin' railroaded by the dude that's coming up behind you. Just know that when you get that flag, nod your head in acknowledgement. When you can, look behind you, see where the traffic is, kind of slowly pull to the right. Black flag with a yellow cross. When we wave that to you, it means you're getting way too close, or you're running over buoys, or you're making Jim an unhappy camper. So let's not spoil the mood of the weekend. Go around the buoys, don't pop them. I don't care about the cost. I care about the time it takes to replace the brakes and the line and everything else. That's where we get screwed on race time. Go around the buoys. I don't know what is saved by hitting it or popping it and being right here. My speed's going to be the same. I don't understand what the attraction is with popping. Less travel distance. Yes, happy. Thank you. All right. Hey, come up here for a minute. No, seriously, come here. No, you're a natural for this. Just remind everybody how we do the buoys.
We go around them.
We go around the buoys?
Yes, sir. We don't hit them. No, don't hit the buoys. We don't hit the buoys.
We go around the buoys.
I'm sorry for being a smart ass, Jim.
All right, seriously? Really? Seriously? Really? Thank you for that happy reminder from Team Happy. All right, so the black flag with the yellow cross, I don't like waving it, but if you're getting too close to somebody else or Team Orange, you got to remember there's 6 of those guys out here today, and they're all letting me know what dirty stuff's going out on the course. And I know some of the talk is, oh, Jim didn't see it. Jim doesn't know. Jim knows. There's 6 people watching out there, so don't put me in a bad spot. Just be heroes. Race clean, race hard, do your best. Doesn't matter where you finish to me. Lastly, if you're not getting the message with the black flag with the cross, you will get the black flag of hell. Lizzie, Harden, what's a black flag? Means you are immediately out of the race. You'll put your hand up. You'll pull off the course. That's a flag that you'll only get at the flag tower here. And you pull off the course, and then you and I are going to have a little discussion on the beach as soon as the heat's over. So black flag you don't want. If you don't want to get the black flag, don't get the black flag with the yellow cross. If you don't want to get the black flag with the yellow cross, then friggin' just hit the red buoys and the yellow buoys at a nice little distance to where you're going around them, and then we're all good to go. Okay, we're running heat 1 today. Heat 2 and 3 are back-to-back after the lunch break. We should be done, if time's right, about 6:37. I'm in no rush. We're all camping. We're going to have a great time tonight. Peter, we having a great time tonight? I might need to be carried I might need to be carried back to the motorhome, but if anyone doesn't know where mine is, it's right in front of the race trailer. So thank you. Good looking out. Tomorrow, the juniors at 9 o'clock, they'll have about an hour and a half for practice, and they're going to have some ripping tomorrow on this course. They're going to do the full yellow start split all the way down. They're not going way out to the back 40, but juniors will have their fun. They impressed me so much at Bosdale. They will do their 4-up match racing. So please, when you see that coming down, come down to the beach. It was so cool seeing all you guys cheer them on last time. So keep that in mind. And then we'll start racing tomorrow, around 12 or so. Yeah, we're good. Other than that, Memorial Day is coming up. Memorial Day is coming up. A lot of you are going to be out. I can't think of anybody that's not going to be out. And I just want to save you some money real quick. When a cop boat or Coast Guard boat has its blue lights on, it is a mandatory no wake zone within 300 foot of that boat. Now, there's no licensing required to drive a boat or a jet ski. So you don't know that law until the cop goes, oh, we got a good one. And they don't care. They're ruthless. I'm one of them, but I'm cool. But they will write you that $500 ticket because that's what their supervisor's like. Don't fall into that trap. You stop a guy on the river for doing something wrong, and the immediate response is, can I help you, officer? Oh, I love that. It's like, oh, yeah, you certainly can. And that dude's getting a ticket for everything in the book. But just be cool. Be respectful. You don't have to kiss anybody's butt, but just be cool. And there used to be a lot of misunderstanding between jet skiers and cops. The cops hated the jet skiers and vice versa. But fortunately, because of this racing, Lieutenant Powell's been out so many times, the Coast Guard, the chief officers. You guys have really impressed a lot of people. And when they see you guys out on the Delta with helmets and numbers on, they know those guys got their act together. But please be careful. The biggest thing that kills people on the river is alcohol. I don't care what you say. Alcohol impairs your judgment. Usually only at night when you drive your pit vehicle through a roaring campfire.
Okay.
But alcohol will get you eventually either seriously injured or killed wherever you are on the water. So please, be responsible, be cool. If you get stopped by an officer, he will tell you, hey, I stopped you for this. I need to see your life jacket. I need to see your lanyard. I need to see your fire extinguisher. How long have you been boating? Do you know the rules of the road? Whatever, all right? Just be cool with them. They got a job to do. And just like all kinds of people, there's good cops, there's bad cops. There's good jet skiers, there's bad jet skiers. There's good people, there's bad people. It's just the way the world is. Just concentrate on looking for the good ones, but if you get a bad one, just go with the program. Don't make a bad situation, because if you come up with an attitude and you've been drinking and come up with a worse attitude, you're not going to like where you're going to spend Memorial Day. I'm just giving you some free, friendly advice. If your ski is not registered, you will get stopped. If you do not have a lanyard, hey, we were supposed to start at 2, and I don't care if we start at 2:30 because we're going to bust through it. But if they say $500,
This is Jim, it's sage advice. You had mentioned fire extinguishers, and I just wanted to throw this out here for everybody who's watching this. Amanda, that's your key. Don't turn around. Speaking of fire extinguishers, we